Hi, I'm Laufey, and I covered Phoebe Bridgers' Savior Complex for Like a Virgin.
Emotional affair, overly sincere, smoking in the...
I chose Savior Complex because it's a song that I've always really loved, and I never really imagined my voice singing it, so I thought for this I wanted to do something that seemed kind of so far from my world that nobody would really imagine me singing it, something darker, maybe a little more minimalistic, and I think the song is just really beautiful. I think the string arrangement's really beautiful.
Smoking in the car, windows up, crocodile tears.
I think Phoebe's such an incredible artist. I think she really revolutionized a certain singing style and writing style that I feel like a lot of artists around me have become really inspired by. And I think she's also really nice. She's really cool.
Sweating through the sheets, you're gonna drown in your sleep.
Oh my God, the first time I met her, I had just moved to LA and I had a session with Tony Berg, who was working with her, and she had the session after me, and she came in and I was mortified. And I remember I played her a song played all of them a song that I hadn't put out yet called Let You Break My Heart Again. And I just remember being so scared and intimidated and in absolute awe because I was so obsessed and am so obsessed with her. And then I got to meet her again at the Grammys, and after I won my first Grammy, she with Boy Genius got their first Grammy too, and they came running into the room after me, and we were all surprised, and it was a really sweet moment.
Show me yours, oh, show me.
I reached out to Rob Moose, who does a lot of Phoebe's string arrangements, and I've always wanted to work with him, so I thought this was a really good opportunity to work with him. And he sent over this arrangement, and it's just so beautiful. And that was that was the preparation for me, and then I kind of just let the vocal part slide and kind of see what happens in the moment. I guess that's the jazz singer in me. I didn't want to over rehearse it or anything. I think this song is it's like poetry, it's so spoken, so I didn't want to overly practice it.
But I'm too tired.
I'm so honored to be at Like a Virgin. It's, I've heard so many of these and kind of just have been waiting my turn to get to to have the opportunity to sing something that is, far away from my world. So it means a lot. I feel very validated. I feel like it's like an Australian hug.
You want blood and I promise I'm a bad life.
I think covers are so important. I mean, I come from classical music, where everybody plays covers really, and jazz music, where all the great singers are covering all the standards. So to me, I think covering a song just shows how versatile a song can be, and I think it's so beautiful because covers show the true artist, I think. If I sing my own song, it's very clearly me and my style, but if I sing someone else's song, I think that's when you get the truest version of me, because I subconsciously apply my own principles and my musicality to a piece of work that isn't technically mine, and I think that's really cool. I think that's why covers are awesome. Yeah, I mean, I loved, of course, the Royal Otis one. I think the whole world heard that. The Ray Like a Virgin was also really incredible. She's just, I think, such a fresh talent. And I just heard Griff doing Apple, and that was just so cool. Also very fresh and clean, and I don't know, I guess sometimes when I think about a cover, it becomes this very acoustic thing, but she just really made it her own, and it wasn't some sort of super stripped back thing. meaning like just guitar and voice or piano and voice, and I really enjoyed that. It shows how much a song stands on its own, like Apple. My original today is the song Goddess, and for Goddess, I mean, I lengthened the outro from the recording, which I like to do live because I just think, honestly, I think I made it too short in the recording, but it's very dramatic and it grows and it grows and it grows and it grows, and I think there's a lot of tension in it, and there's a bit more drama in the live version. So yeah, we had a lovely string quartet and my band accompanying me, and it was lovely.
Call me when you land.
I love touring in Australia. The audiences are remarkably warm and kind and very energetic, noticeably energetic, which I love. I love when, you know, they're unafraid, audiences are unafraid to sing along and kind of be a little loud. I feel like it's the juxtaposition of my music being kind of like an intimate and quiet setting, and often in, you know, a theater, with this kind of more Gen Z culture of being kind of outspoken and you know, a part of like a community. I think that blend is so amazing, and I really, really found that here in Australia.
All the sky, the tales you have. Show me your.
I was super excited. I came straight from the airport, so it was a great way to get into Sydney and be around really great people and get to work with, you know, local musicians as well. And yeah, it's all been really, really great. The weather's beautiful. I'm pleased.
All the bad dreams that you